Good day, great people. My name is China, education coach and consultant. Today, I want to take a brief moment to discuss the difference between lead measures and scoreboards. This is one of my most frequently asked questions, so I'm excited we have some time today to dig in. So, the question, what do I track, lead measure or scoreboards? To simply answer your question, you are tracking both. You will track your lead measures and you will track your progress that you're making towards your goal on your scoreboard. Let's talk more about lead measure trackers. This lead measure tracker is from November 1st to December 1st. My goal is written and from X to Y by win format. That's the golden rule for your WIG. However, the best way to teach students how to track their lead measures and to scoreboard is truly by modeling. So if I'm modeling and displaying this lead measure tracker for my classroom, I may not want to share my current weight. So my goal may read, I will lose 25 pounds by January 1st. So feel free to, keep this as sacred and personal while simultaneously modeling how to track your lead measures and scoreboard. I love lead measure trackers because it exposes your patterns and truly enhances that cadence of accountability. So when I look on here, I'm like, hey, I miss Saturdays, and Saturday's one of my busiest days. We have cheerleading for my daughter and soccer for my son and all of these family events going on. So for Saturdays, when I look back, I may, be a little more proactive and maybe do those things earlier in the day so that way they can actually get done. Another thing to remember is that for celebrations, we are celebrating my overall goal, which is when I get to 135 pounds, I'm going to buy some new outfits. But I'm also celebrating my lead measures and how often I am completing those lead measures. Fidelity matters. So it's important that we celebrate the small wins so we continue to build momentum to get to that big win. So we're celebrating two things: our lead measures, or the fidelity in which we are completing our lead measures, as well as our goal once we get our goal. So we're celebrating both of those things. My accountability partner here, feel free to add when you're meeting with your accountability partner, where you're meeting with your accountability partner. Again, modeling is the best way to truly teach students how to own their trackers and their scoreboards, and they are the best accountability partners. Your students or your children will hold you accountable for the things that you said you were going to do. So leverage your students to help you get to your success. Leverage having the opportunity to show students how to successfully complete their lead measure trackers and their scoreboards. This is a calendar view of a lead measure tracker. I really like this calendar view because if you are a classroom teacher and you have time built in your schedule for students to complete their lead measures, this is an easy way to display. You can have a student job, which is to notate or document once the class has completed their lead measures. Again, this is a great way to show patterns. So I'm missing Tuesdays and I'm missing Thursdays. So maybe this is our double special day. So it's really hard for us to do those things because we're out of time. So I might go and, ask kids to brainstorm some ideas. And maybe the one idea is that we take 15 minutes at the end of our day on these double special days to make sure that we are completing whatever our lead measures are. Now, going back to my personal goal, which is to go from 135 pounds, to go from 155 pounds to 135 pounds by January 1st, I showed you my lead measures, which were to hit a daily move goal of 10,000 steps and to drink a gallon of water every day. You saw my green check and my pink check that displayed every single day that I actually did those things. And here is my scoreboard. So if you really want it to be precise, my scoreboard would go to 25 pounds. However, after I reach 25 pounds, I might try 10 more pounds. So you see my scoreboard with 35 pounds. But this is very, very simple. You can look at this scoreboard. You can track my progress and determine how far I have to go. So keep it simple. KISS method. Keep it stupid simple. You want students to be able to understand their lead measures and their scoreboard. So the simple, the better. I know as teachers, we like everything cute, and cute is fine. But if cute is not able to comprehend, we have to sacrifice that cuteness. So keep it simple. So this is my scoreboard. Lead measures, scoreboard. This is an example of a scoreboard that you can use. I could have put my pounds here, but this is just a bar graph, great for scoreboards. Now I'm gonna transition to a academic goal. This is actually my daughter's goal. She has a bit of a gap in math. So when we met with her teacher, one thing that they were focusing on was leaning into iReady to close some of those skills gaps that students have. So she created a goal that she would pass 100 iReady lessons by March 2023. By completing those iReady lessons, hopefully that's going to close that gap and improve her math competency and her math grade. So her lead measures is that she will complete one iReady lesson daily. As you see, this is also a month lead tracker, so we can see the patterns. She's missing on Saturdays. Saturday's our busy day. That's our cheerleading and our soccer. So when we're looking back at this with her accountability partner, which is myself, and her math teacher, Mr. Steinberger, we might look and say, okay, what can we do on Saturdays that will help you complete your lead measure, which is to complete one iReady lesson every day? Or maybe we don't complete them on Saturday, but it creates that cadence of conversation to enhance that cadence of accountability. So these lead measure trackers are really, really important. And now one thing that she's missing is that celebration for actually completing her lead measures with fidelity. So if she completes 80% of her lead measures successfully, how is she going to celebrate? Once we go and revise this, I'm sure it'll have something to do with some slime or some Robux, but it's essential to make sure that we are celebrating these small wins, because that celebration is going to build momentum for us to get to our big wins. And her big win, once she passes 100 iReady lessons, she's going to have an ice cream party. And this is her scoreboard. We have her lead measure tracker and now her scoreboard. Her scoreboard is simple. I see that she's going to 100 and I see she's at 26. And I see that she has some time to get there. But she can also look at this and determine her progress, know what she's doing. Every time she passes a lesson, she drags a smiley face to that lesson. And so it constantly puts where she is in front of her face, which is going to keep her momentum going to where she needs to actually go for her to hit her goal. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful. If you are a Leader in Me school, there are tons and tons of resources online for free. So log into leaderinme.com and access all of those resources. If you are not a Leader in Me school, why not? Go to leaderinme.com and sign up to become a Leader in Me school. If you would like access to the resources that I demoed today, I will link them in the description box. Feel free to ask any questions, comments, and I look forward to talking to you soon.